Okay guys, welcome to next stop, and look right in front of me here, mate. I've got a beautiful eastern brown snake, mate. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just here in front of me, mate, the eastern brown, and we're going to take you on a walk today on the next stop, folks. He was here yesterday and here he comes again Friday and turns up the same thing. So beautiful eastern brown. Let's get out on the walk today, find out what we got on the next stop, folks. Let's see what we got. Magic, folks. Let's get out on the first stop of the next stop. Okay folks, welcome to next stop on the Friday at the log, mate. So Friday on the log, mate. Let's go. Come with us, guys. See what we got. Friday on the log, guys. Let's go. Some water dragons. Woo! Okay, folks. Next stop out on the Cumberland. It's the red-eared slider turtle. And you can see that red just running down from the back of his eye back down to just past the ear there, which is why they call it the red-eared slider. The feral pest from Mexico and America stand to destroy the whole ecosystem down here. So yep, that's the next stop, and I'll take us off and we'll find out what we got on the next stop, folks. Okay, so remember, if you see a turtle like this, report this guy to council or National Parks and Wildlife. Okay folks, let's get out there to the next stop. Our next stop out here on the Cumberland Express on the Friday has been beautiful eastern golden water skink, mate. These guys are great looking, beautiful little fellas. And it's been a crazy day already today. The brown snake's been back on this Friday, and I've got some more footage of him. There's been blueies, there's been monitors, mate, there's been eastern water dragons, water skinks, mate, just off tap on Friday. So let's head off, guys, find out what we got on the next stop, eh guys? Okay folks, there's just a little close-up of our beautiful pied cormorant out on the log at Narragansett on a Friday, mate. Magnificent day out here. Honestly, I thought yesterday was a ripper of a day, mate. It was crackerjacks, and today's just topped it all off, mate. Oh, next stop, absolute doozy out here on the Cumberland. Juvenile male eastern water dragon. They are just gorgeous. You can see the colours coming on this guy, and we know it's a male because the head's a lot more pale. It has that really dark glossy band that runs from just under the eye to right back under, just at the back of the neck there. It's just amazing. Look at the yellow and the greeny yellow on the top of its head. When this guy gets bigger though, he will have the most amazing colours that you'd ever see, and that ability to breathe underwater, to absorb the oxygen through the skin that's in the water while they're under there, stay underwater for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, just crazy. When he gets older, but all of these colorations will just be supercharged, mate, just amazing. So yeah, that's the beautiful eastern water dragon. He's off. Next stop out on the Cumberland, it's a beautiful little juvenile male eastern water dragon. You can see on that head how it's much more pale, and it has that dark band that runs from just under the eye right to the back of the head there near the neck, and the slightly red chest that's starting on this guy. So he'll be a big male, and I'm not joking, when this guy gets big, those colours, I can just tell from looking at him as a juvenile, those colours get brighter as these guys get older. So mate, when he reaches full adulthood in a few years time, he's going to be one of the most brightly coloured beautiful eastern water dragons that you see. Just magnificent. Okay, we better try and squeeze past this guy so we can get out and find out what we got on the next stop. But yeah, just beautiful, the eastern water dragon, and that ability to be able to breathe underwater, basically to be able to take oxygen from the water through the skin and be able to stay under that water for 30 to 45 minutes is insane, eh? And yeah, that mechanism, the defense mechanism where they can actually sense a predator going over the top by the shadow because of that pineal eye. Yeah, that's just amazing. The periantal eye, it's actually got an optic nerve with a retina attached to it and a lens, but it just hasn't got the ability to actually see like an eye. It's covered by a semi-translucent scale, so it can recognise the shadows that go over it, and it's situated right in the top of its head in the middle. So that's one amazing defense mechanism. This and other reptiles have got as well. That's just a really, really crazy thing. So I think with that little bit of info, we'll take you off to the next stop, folks. See what we got. Absolute bottler. So next stop, the log. The famous, iconic log of Narragansett. That's magic, mate. So I just thought I'd give you a little bit closer look in at the Macquarie turtle on the left, the beautiful male eastern water dragon there in the middle with that, you can just see that blood red starting to come on that chest that the males get, and got a rather large female there on the right of him. So yep, the log's well busy today, and we've got a little pied cormorant just next to him. A magic stop off at the log, mate. At the log, mate, it's going off today on a Friday. Things are just going berserk. We've got a Macquarie turtle there on the left. We've got, looks like a large male eastern water dragon, a big female eastern water dragon by the looks, and the little pied cormorant. So magic. The log's on fire on a Friday, mate. Just magnificent. I'll see if I can take you in a bit closer and give you a look what we've got on the log Friday. Oh, mate, it's a continuation of yesterday, mate. It's a beautiful blue tongue just here in the grass, mate. And I don't see a whole lot of blue tongues around the place in the wild down here at Narragansett, so that's just awesome. Just getting some rays here. Beautiful, beautiful blue tongue lizard, mate, or blue tongue skink out here. Be hunting around. He likes his snails and insects and whatever else that he can come up with. So yeah, just having a sunbake out here. He is gorgeous. You'll let me get in and get a bit closer, won't you, mate? Oh, you're gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful blue tongue lizard here. It's magnificent. So yeah, first stop out here on the Cumberland Express today. Another bottler, mate. Little bluey. Just magic, folks, out here on the Cumberland. So we might go head off and see what we can find on the next stop, folks. Just great start. So yeah, that's our beautiful mate, the blue tongue skink, the blue tongue lizard. So he's just having a sunbake there, enjoying the nice start to the day. Beautiful. Next stop out here. Yeah, so that's the lovely blue tongue lizard, mate. Let's get in and give you a good look at this guy. Folks, how cool was the log, mate? The iconic log of the Narragansett Reserve, mate. Nothing better. So, had some eastern water dragons, yeah, Macquarie out there I didn't quite get, but hope you enjoyed the log today. Let's get out there and find out what we've got on the next stop, which is Snake Alley, folks. Les's favourite, Paulie's favourite, mate, Bluey's favourite. It's all our favourite. So come on, guys, let's see what we've got in Snake Alley, guys. Never know know what you got in Snake Alley, guys. And the log on the other side, just brilliant. Stop out on the Cumberland, mate. The reptiles are out. There's a beautiful, beautiful red belly. Try and sneak in really slow here because this guy always takes off and he goes in the hollow of that log there. So see how close we can get in this time. He's magnificent, this red belly. Look at him. Beautiful, beautiful little snake. Yeah, so he's still there. Just try and creep in a bit slower. See if I can get a hold of this beautiful red belly, folks. Next stop, out on the Cumberland, an absolute bottler, mate. An absolute doozy. Okay. I'm slowly getting in closer to this guy. So it's just magnificent. No, next stop, out on the Cumberland, absolute ripper, mate. Gorgeous red belly black snake down here, just sunning himself. Oh, magnificent this guy is. They are just a beautiful, beautiful snake, the red belly. I'm just gonna try and to get a little bit closer and see if I can get some closer footage of this guy, eh? Next stop, out on the Cumberland, absolute doozy, mate. Little red belly black snake, mate. He's just beautiful, this guy. Look at that mad looking silvery colour off the scales there. That's just magic, mate. Yeah, he's just down here. Oh, he's beautiful. You can get in a bit closer. Little head's just tucked down underneath the log here. So yeah, just magnificent, folks. Look at this little beautiful, beautiful fella here. He'll be going up into his little hole here, I reckon. How cool's that? Beautiful little red belly black snake, mate, in the Cumberland. Okay folks, let's get out and find what we got on the next stop. Next stop, it's the place that no one wants to come in the Narragansett because of this guy. He just won't move off the track for anyone, eh? Yeah, you don't care, do you? This is your place and you're shedding, so you want some sun and you want to relax. Just a beautiful, beautiful brown snake, this fella, but he's very cheeky, aren't you, mate? You definitely, I had to just pull someone up from walking on the track then because of you. You'll end up biting someone and then you'll be in trouble. We don't want that. It's no use, mate. Well, he took off like a rocket from the track, mate, a second ago when the goanna was up the tree, so yeah, but he's back out. Okay folks, let's take us off to the next stop and see what we got. Next stop, out on the Cumberland, absolute doozy, mate. Got the beautiful red belly here. Look at this guy. Ah, just beautiful. Gorgeous scales. That's just magnificent, folks. Where's your little head? Think it's just down underneath here somewhere. Somewhere around here. Magic in the leaf litter. This guy. He's just moved over a bit since last time, but, which is good because he was right in the middle of the track before, but he kind of likes it, this guy. He's here nearly every day in the middle of the track, this guy. Hey? Aren't you, mate? Here in the middle of the track usually. Hey? I've moved him over before because he was too far in the middle of the track, and look what he's going to do. Come on, mate, you're not going to go back in the middle again, are you, mate? Honestly, trying to help you out. See, this guy, he's just hell-bent on going back in the middle of this track. Aren't you, mate? Hey, you're the darker one from yesterday, aren't you? The one that was shedding pretty bad. So yeah, beautiful eastern brown snake. And I'll just creep up and give you a look at him. He's gorgeous. Settle down, it's only me, mate, it's only me. I'm not going to hurt you, buddy, I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. Just let us get in a bit closer for another snap. I know, mate, I know. You're beautiful, mate, you're beautiful, okay? Beautiful, so I'll just creep in a bit, see how close I can get into this guy. Been very good. Beautiful eastern brown snake, mate. Out again on the Friday walk for Koozie, the caveman from the Cumberland, mate, with a Cumberland nature crew. So yeah, first stop, it's beautiful. On the next stop, magic, this guy. Well, he's a bit fidgety actually then. You can tell we're on Snake Alley, mate. Look at this guy. Oh yeah, just beautiful, mate. And that's why I call this place Snake Alley, mate, because there's literally so many snakes down here. The whole community was calling it Snake Alley there, so yeah, it kind of just stuck with everyone. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful eastern brown snake, mate. Magical eastern brown snake. Check this. Oh, this is just gorgeous, eh? Stopped off to say hello to me mate, the eastern brown snake, this guy. Now I made a new friend and I come to visit him again, and he's here again on the Friday. You're gonna love that, and look at those eyes. This majestic, gorgeous snake out in the Cumberland, mate. They are honestly just beautiful, mate, these things. The eyes, they just get me every time. And yeah, he'll just be getting some warmth into that body, regulate the temperature up enough so we can go off and do some hunting. He's, looks like he's ready for a feed. Yeah, he's a beautiful snake, and he's just shedding the excess of his shedding his skin. So yeah, there's just a little bit left, and then he's going to be just this beautiful, magnificent silver colour, and yeah, with just that olive brown stretching down from the head to the neck, just fading as it goes. Just a great looking snake, this guy. Magic out on the Cumberland on the Friday walk with Koozie the caveman and the Cumberland nature crew, mate. Just a bottler and a bobby dazzler, mate. Having an absolute ripper. Let's get out and find out what we've got on the next stop, folks. Just crackers. Oh, check that out, guys. Look at the eyes on these guys. How magnificent are they? They're just superb. They are just beautiful, these eyes. Those pupils. Just get back a little bit more. Just a bit more of a look at those eyes. They're magic, those eyes. Look at them. Ah, beautiful. So yeah, he's got like a dark, almost an olive down through the nose or the ventral scales right back, fading into like a lighter olive down through the neck. Get that out of the way so we can see your face better. Mate, look at the eyes on this gorgeous brown snake, mate. Just sitting right down in front of him. Well, I'm actually lying on the ground with the phone just resting on the ground. He is the most beautiful, beautiful, well-natured, beautiful brown snake you'd ever find. Just waiting out here to ambush something, some prey, getting the heat into the body, and the next minute, bang, mate, he'll hit something like a ton of bricks, mate, and they'll last about a minute flat if they're lucky, mate. It'll be a matter of seconds before they're in cardiac arrest, mate, and he starts to, he's moving around a bit here. So I'll just move my camera around a bit. Check this beautiful eastern brown snake out. Those eyes are magnificent, mate. They are just gorgeous. Yeah, out here in Narragansett Reserve with Koozie the caveman on the next stop, mate. And the next stop today, an absolute bottler. Oh, we had a fly land on him. Oh, we didn't like that. Did not like that, did you, mate? Eh? This is the eastern brown snake, folks. Beautiful, beautiful snake out on the Cumberland Plains woodlands, mate. And this is as close as you can get, folks. I'm right up to this guy. Look at the eyes on this guy. Magic snake, mate. Next stop, out on the Cumberland. Man, it's the beautiful eastern brown snake again. Oh, he's come out again on the Friday, mate, to say hello. And look at those eyes, those beautiful dark olive scales on the ventral scales, which is just over the nose, right back past the top of the head, down, fading through the neck into like a lighter olive green. And those mad eyes, look at those eyes. See the pupil just dilate and move slightly then, and that gorgeous gold ring around the back. He's looking forward, you can see his eyes are facing forward. It's just beautiful, mate. Okay folks, better take you guys out on the Friday walks. Next stop folks, and see what we got. An absolute doozy, mate. Mate, this is crackerjacks this week. Eastern brown snakes, here we come, mate. Loving this, folks. Okay, let's get out to the next stop, folks. See what we got. Next stop, beautiful eastern brown snake, mate. Gorgeous. You got a bit of a silver bullet happening there. He didn't like the flies landing on him much, this guy. He's just like making a bit of a jerking motion, but he's all right with me, aren't you, mate? You're beautiful. Just a beautiful snake, mate. Absolutely gorgeous out here on the Cumberland Plains, mate. The eastern brown snake, second most deadly snake in the world, folks. We have got to love it, this guy. Anyway, let's get out. We'll find out what we got on the next stop, mate, because this stop has been an absolute Bobby Dazzler, mate. Lying on the ground in front of an eastern brown snake, folks. That's how we do it out here at Nurraginji at Doonside in the west, mate. No selfie sticks, none of that garbage, mate. Just lying down, phone in hand, mate. Okay folks, let's head off and find out what we got on the next stop, folks. This one's been a doozy, man, just bananas. Here we go, birds swooping everywhere again, mad, mate. Another lace monitor going to raid the nest, mate. The apex predator out in the Cumberland, mate. Here he is. Oh, and this bird's just continually bombing him. We'll just stay here because we might see some action here, mate. Something going on here, folks. Guys, how crazy is this, mate? This guy just went flying up the tree, mate. I mean, absolutely ripping up the tree, this lace monitor. He's a good size too. The birds are going at him, mate. You can see them all just swooping over him now. Yeah, they're after him, mate. And that brown snake, mate, he is gone. Now, he's seen this monitor and he's gone because this monitor will eat him for breakfast, mate. They're immune to that venom of the brown snake, as bad as it is, mate. And you can hear the kookaburras going off in the background. It's a warning call, mate. And this monitor, he spotted something up the tree, mate. Definitely spotted a nest or something like that. And he's on the raid. So, bird's trying to protect its eggs, mate. This is a law of nature, folks. And I think he might have found a nest up there. And he's pillaging in, mate. So, beautiful lace monitor. That's the big predator out here on the Cumberland. And, mate, he's on the prowl, this guy. So, we'll just get off to the next stop and see what else we can find. A Bobby Dazzler day, mate. Magic again. Oh, mad day, folks. Mad day out here on the Cumberland at Nurra, at the Ginge. Oh, the Nurraginji. This place is just going off chops, mate. I'm not joking. Today, there's just been brown snakes, red belly black snakes. Mate, 2 monitors I've seen already, mate. So all the apex predators are out roaming the Cumberland, mate. Oh, what a magic time of year, folks. It's just magnificent. So yeah, just walking down here the Kookaburra Foot Trail, mate. And this is where the brown snakes are. The gorgeous silver bullets, folks. Let's see if we can find a few more silver bullets for you. Okay, this is magic, mate. Beautiful rainbow lorikeet out in the Cumberland, mate. Beautiful. There's the mother or the father up there, the big one. Just looking out for the baby on this Friday at the Cumberland, mate. It's just spectacular. Oh, amazing. And then I think just further down here somewhere, with another one here. Beautiful, beautiful birds. And then the other one's just here on the branch. That's just magic. He's moving up there, whinging to mum. He wants some food. This is magnificent. And there she is, keeping their eye on him. They don't mess around, mate. And the other beautiful black cockatoo just up a bit further there. That's mad. And I think there's the nest just in there, the black cockatoo nest. So magic, folks. There they are. Beautiful, beautiful residents of Doonside, Narragansett. Family of magic black cockatoos, yellow-tailed black cockatoos. Just beautiful, eh? Magnificent birds, majestical. And there we have the other one up a bit higher with the whole family here. And they've been nesting in this tree this spring, so that's gorgeous. They're actually resident ones, these ones. They don't actually visit. They've actually nested here this spring. And there is the little beautiful one just there. Absolute magic, mate. Yellow-tailed black cockatoo. They are just beautiful, these guys. Oh man, majestic. Up there feeding on all those little grubs and borers. They're chewing out them from up in those high branches. You wouldn't actually think that the grubs and borers would be up that high, but oh, magnificent stop out here on the Cumberland. Yellow-tailed black cockatoo out of Doonside, mate. Up in the tree where they've got the nest, mate. Gorgeous. Okay, folks, let's get out, find out what we've got on the next stop, folks. Magic Friday. Okay, folks, welcome to the next stop, and I think you might recognise this stop. It's the pond stop, mate. Always a multitude of eastern water dragons, dragonflies, turtles. You never know what you're going to find down this place in the ponds. So let's get out there, find out what we got in the pond stop today, folks. Let's go. Okay guys, you're with me now. Come on, let's get down the pond. Okay folks, let's get out through this bush, get down to the ponds, mate. Last day of the week, the working week, so you can enjoy. Look at this, is with me now. There you go. Okay, come on, follow us a bit further up, guys. See if we can find some eastern water dragons or little water skinks. There's anything down here. I can see a little eastern water skink down there. And we've got a little friend down here. That's our beautiful little friend, the eastern water skink. Just waiting there to feed on some little insects and that. And his defense mechanism will be to run and jump in the water and swim away. So hopefully we don't trigger that defense mechanism. He trusts us guys, so we'll move around a bit further now, see what we can find out here on the new log, Bluey's log I'm calling this one, because just see if we can find this tiny little eastern water dragon. There he is. Oh mad man, there he is right there. Look at the size of this little guy, mate. There's nothing of this guy. Next stop on the pond, gorgeous little eastern water dragon, mate. Newborn hatchling. I didn't see him the last couple of days, so I'm glad I seen him today. Because you always worry about those little fellas because he is tiny. Look, and he's already doing the little arm waves and those signals that they do letting each other know. They communicate by signals, so yeah, just beautiful. So next stop, we'll see what we can find out on the log. Next stop, man, how tiny is this little guy? I'll have to zoom right in because this guy must be all of 5 centimeters long. Not including the tail, but look at this beautiful little newborn hatchling eastern water dragon. Beautiful. And he's just doing some little signals and that, because that's how they communicate. He's doing a few arm waves, and he'll wait there for some small insects and snavel those off. Look at that arm wave, that's a submissive sign. And yeah, magic, mate. So newborn hatchling eastern water dragon down here at the ponds, guys. Magic Friday. Next stop, out on the Cumberland, the gorgeous eastern water skink, mate. Look at that beautiful yellows and golds all over this guy. Next stop, absolute Bobby Dazzler, guys. Look at this fella, keeping a low profile over on the other big log. Just mad. There's so many dragonflies and stuff around here. It's just magnificent. So next stop, out here on the ponds, mate, another beautiful eastern water dragon, mate. Yeah, having a look. He's going to snavel something, like he's just waiting for something to go past in the air, and he'll just go bang. They're very quick, mate, when they want to be. The eyes are very good on the eastern water dragons too. So yep, beautiful. Next stop out here on the Cumberland at the ponds, mate. Gorgeous eastern water dragon. He just moves down to sunbait. He says, wait till they come a bit closer. Okay, guys, let's head off and find out what we got on the next stop, Magic Friday, mate. Our next stop out on the Cumberland, absolute ripper, mate. It's a blue dragonfly. Look at that light, gorgeous blue there. And he's just there on the edge of the pond on that little twig there. It's going to be looking for a mate. It's that time of year, mate. So, yep, beautiful. Love these guys. So, yeah, next stop out on the Cumberland. Let's see what we got, guys. Let's go. Okay, guys, let's have one last look at those ponds before we get out of here. And we'll get up and see what we got on the next stop, folks, eh? Just magic. Let me get up through these trees. Guys, how mad was that, mate? The pond is just off tap, mate. This is one of the favourite spots. Us guys just love it, eh? So, beautiful day, magic day out in the Cumberland. And, okay, must signal us to get out and find out what we got on the next stop, folks. So, let's head off and find out exactly what we got on this next stop, folks. We love it. Let's go on the next leg of the next stop show. Okay, folks, let's go see what we got on the next stop. Till tomorrow, we'll be back giving you more adventure on this show that we call the next stop. So come with us, and we're going to head off up to the car, grab a coffee. Come on, guys, let's go.